what's up? Welcome back. If you're new, I'm Jessica, Earth Angel 111 here on YouTube. Thanks so much to everyone who's a new subscriber, returning, or just stopping by to check out a reading. As I hop into this, remember it's collective, so some may resonate, maybe not all, but it may be for someone else. So as I hop in, let me just start by saying the overall energy is they want your forgiveness. So there's a situation where someone you were involved with in the past in a romantic sense really didn't see your worth or value at the time, or acted as if they didn't. I'm definitely going to pull some tarot, some love messages, and also just collective to see what comes out. But overall, what you're meant to know in this entire situation is it was meant to be that way, because y'all, good things reveal themselves over time, and that's exactly what you are. You are like that song that you skip on the playlist and later find out it's fire, okay? So someone didn't appreciate you. Someone didn't appreciate you at the time, and they were meant to see it that way, because this time things will be different. So it's like this person starting to figure out that you never switched up. So this person was under the impression at the time when you were romantically involved with them, or maybe putting yourself out there, that you were wanting them for the wrong reasons. You were wanting stability, or you were wanting them for who they are, what they have. But now they're realizing, like, a number of weeks, months, or maybe even years have gone by since this connection's ended, and you never asked them for anything. You just wanted them to see your true worth and value. Wow. And the fact that you bring a lot of balance into this person's life. And so now they've gone through some type of karmic relationship since knowing you and your connection, and they realized you're worth them. And that's why it was meant to be and happen that way, because some of you may choose never to, consider yourselves wanting to date this person again, but others of you were like, finally, like, you're going to be like, wow, this person finally gets it. Like, I wasn't there for the wrong reasons. So the Magician and the Ace of Cups, this person is starting to realize that you truly transformed their life in a beautiful way. You bring about a very spiritual, newfound sense of being into any person's life that you encounter, whether that be a romantic sense or even just friendship. And they realize now that you are nothing but kind-hearted to them, loving. And Ace of Cups, that's soulmate energy. So they need you to know today that the reason why you found this message is because in the past, they were so used to people wanting them for the wrong reasons. And so they thought when they met you, what's going to be different? And, the thing is, too, when they first met these other people, they could have come across as though they were the same as you, right? Wanting them for this reason, that reason. But at the end of the day, however long these other relationships were that they'd been in, they'd come to realize that they had ulterior motives, or that they weren't the type of relationship that they truly needed in their life. So they know that you have a very pure heart, and this is something that took time to reveal itself. But all good things take time. And the fact that you never switched up on this person, they're realizing what an incredible person you are, what an incredible partner you are, and most importantly, how you would make an amazing husband or wife someday. Okay, so you had to walk away here. A lot of you need to know at the end of the day, you had to walk away because this person did not see your worth and value. And, that was heartbreaking to you. And they are starting to feel some type of way about how they treated you, because they realized that they either gave you the cold shoulder, or they made you feel like you didn't deserve, you weren't worth their time and attention and effort. So this person started to ghost you in the past, maybe even told you they weren't interested in you. But I feel like for most of you, this person with the Six of Swords held back the truth that they felt as though you were just like another person they dated. So there's a lot of similarities between you and someone else they dated, whether that be looks-wise, personality-wise, or even like career-wise. For example, sometimes you can be with the wrong person and you find out that they are there just for like a helping hand, or like just to really see if you can make yourself better by being with that person. And so 10 of Coins in reverse. In the past, y'all, this person dealt with someone who just wasn't independent. They weren't a go-getter the way that you are. And they see now, by them giving you some type of ghosting or just no communication, you went about your life. And that is the most attractive thing to this person, because in the past, they had people that were kind of clingy with them. So this is someone who's super successful. Now with 10 of Coins in reverse, it also could be that they were with someone who didn't really have their own goals and ambitions in the past. And that's what they mistaked in you when they first met you. Like, damn, maybe this person's just with me for a passionate connection or relationship, but they're not really trying to be successful in their own life without a partner. Now, you've proven this person wrong. And that's why they want your forgiveness, because they really pictured you to be someone that you weren't. And this person's realizing you've got your own goals, you've got your own life, you've got your own dreams, you've got your own friends, you've got your own career. You're not looking for a relationship just to latch onto. And most importantly as well, this person was definitely thinking that you wanted to date them so you weren't alone. So with the Magician here, look at that, 10 of Cups in reverse. This person totally left you heartbroken. And that's why they want your forgiveness, because they know that you saw them as someone they could build a family with, and they didn't see that at the time in your connection. Now, this is where it kind of shifts in the energy, because with Temperance, there's some type of major balance coming into your relationship, and that is whether you choose to be with this person again or not. Because some of you may say, you know what, it's too little too late. You didn't see my worth then. Why give you a chance now? But you need to know in life, everyone has their own reasonings for being closed off or guarded. And this is this person's. They dealt with a lot of people who wanted them for the wrong reason. And you've really shown this person that you actually are a balanced person in your life, regardless if you're in a relationship or not. So maybe they've been observing you kind of since this whole ending happened between you, and they've noticed you never just jumped into another relationship. You didn't just all of a sudden start trying to make them jealous. And they love that about you, because they're used to like petty people that they dated in the past who would turn around and try and make them jealous. Now, this person actually dealt with someone who could have tried to either get with a friend of theirs or someone that they knew just to make them feel like it was their loss. And you didn't do that. A lot of you have shown your loyalty to this person. A lot of you have really proven your loyalty to this person through the simple fact that you did not try to make them jealous. You didn't try and jump into another relationship. If anything, you've actually been single. So this is going to be a very specific message. If this part doesn't resonate, it may not be for you. But if you know you really cared about someone and they totally made you feel as though your connection wouldn't work, and then you've been single ever since, just focused on your friends, your family, building yourself up in your life, your career, you know, creating your own success or riding your own wave, they're noticing that big time. Because at the time when you first tried to connect with them, they thought you were just trying to ride their wave, okay? And this person thought that you were just trying to be with them for passion and not for longevity. And this is someone, surprisingly, who likes longevity, and otherwise, they're quite happy being single. They're quite happy being truthful with people and saying, I'm either into or I'm not, and then not giving that person the time of day. So yeah, you've really awakened something within this person to realize that you actually had good intentions for them. So love call at the bottom of the deck, wanting to express some type of love and thinking of you. And it could be a long time since you two have communicated. I'm really picking up it's been a number of weeks, months, or years. Now, this person, in the meantime, notices that you focused on your own self-worth. You took the time to heal the heartbreak that they put you through. And most importantly, they're hoping, regardless if you two have another opportunity in love or not, that you will forgive them for them not seeing your worth and value. But this is someone who plays a little bit of a poker face. Like, they don't let people know how they feel emotionally. Today, as it stands, this person actually went through a very similar experience with another individual they were trying to date or who's trying to pursue them. And it may even have been this weekend, Friday or Saturday in specific. And this person's realizing that they had you all wrong. And that because of their track record with dealing with people who literally wanted them for the wrong reasons, you've got to cut this person some slack, because they're realizing not everyone's the same and they can't put everyone in the same category or box. But, you know, they were really quick to write off your connection or to think that it didn't matter to you or to them, because of what they've dealt with in past relationships. So, yeah, your person having a major realization. So it says, I wish we spent more time together and tell me you want me to. So at this moment in time, they're just wondering, you know, if you're able to ever be able to reconnect. Are you going to be able to get back to the place that you once had those deep feelings and expression for them, because they know that it's because of them pushing you away that you have walked away. And this person never expected that. What your spirit guides want you to know, though, if you do give this person another chance, this time things will be different between you, because your person is no longer under this impression that all people want them for what they have or who they are. So you may be dealing with someone of major status or major significance, and you know, they're used to having to push people away or having to kind of ghost a lot of people. Like, this is someone who may be very successful in their career or something like this, okay, or just very well respected in their community or in the world around them. And they know that you have a pure heart. This person now sees as well that you didn't want them for the wrong reasons. You truly are someone who are interested in them for who they are, not what they could provide to you financially or physically, or, you know, some type of respect you could have for being with that person. So love call, expressing love. Now, this person may be totally opposite of you as well. I really feel like a lot of you may be from like a smaller world than this person. You're very introverted, or you're very focused on the people around you. You're not someone who really tries to put yourself out there. You may be someone who's not even on social media and stuff like that. And they've started to realize that they really had the wrong idea of you. So now today they're wishing that you would just kind of open up and give them another chance. It's like this person wishes they could go back to how things were with you, but knowing at the end of the day that they've created the space in your heart and the space between you. So they know that you have a pure heart. I'm going to leave that out, but yeah, at the top of the deck, you had to walk away. So this person knows that they gave you no choice but for you to walk away and to find yourself after the way that they made you feel. And this could be your twin flame for a lot of you. Wow, heartbroken. So deeply hurt, sad, feeling lost, and grieving this breakup between you. Now, this has also been very delayed. A lot of you, this person was able to kind of stay busy and focused and not think about the fact that their heart was broken when they chose to disconnect from you. But now the more time that's passed, the more this person realizes that the feelings they had for you never subsided, and they're hoping that it never did for you either. That's why this is here. Like, this person hopes you know. A lot of you are dealing with the divine counterpart because the twin flame card is here. So yin and yang balance, union, duality, complementing one another, and very opposite. So opposite worlds definitely come into play. You two could be in very different career fields. For example, some of you may be in business, and you know, this person could be a tradesperson. Others of you, this person may be a creative type, and you may be someone who works in aiding others in some type of way. So wow, the sun, this may be a Leo you're dealing with, or Aries, Leo, Sag with the Ace of Wands. And even if so, okay, this person just feels like you are someone that they can really truly value. And if anything, since your connection ended, this person sees you as such a guiding mentor in their life because you've shown them a new perspective on love. So they're forever grateful for you, whether you two decide to take things into another opportunity or not. Now, why this message also could be coming out today is because it's Thanksgiving weekend. So if you are from Canada, happy Thanksgiving to all of you, okay? And just know that this person may be spending time with their family, their friends, people that matter to them, and they wish that you were there. And that's a big realization as well when life's changed and they're like, damn, I'm broken without you in my life. It says, can I come home? And there's only that spot for someone very special in your life to feel like, you know the feeling. Real relationships are the ones that thrive on moments together rather than being out there or seen. It's not about having each other on social media or posting each other on social media. It's about this time spent between the two of you, developing your bond, you know, meeting each other's family, friends. So wow, here's a separation letter, y'all. So since you and this person split up, there's a few words that they wish you knew. And this may be a man or woman of very few words. So let me just read this. It says, there have been many nights since we parted ways that I contemplate reaching out to you to make the amends between us. What stops me is I don't want to feel hurt again if things don't work out between us. It completely shattered my world when I walked away from you. I only want what's best for the both of us, even if that means being apart. I hope you can understand. I will always love you. And this is why they want your forgiveness, because they know that if they walked away from you or left you no choice but for you to disconnect from them, it wasn't an easy decision for them to make. And maybe you feel like it is, because with poker face coming out earlier, this is someone who does a really good job at masking their emotions. So they may not be an overly emotional person to everyone else, but deep down, you either know that they are, or this is them letting you know that they are. They carry a lot of emotions deep within, and this is what they feel like a skill that they had to learn in life based on how many times they've been heartbroken or feel as though that they were in relationships with people for the wrong reasons. So you're dealing with someone who is incredibly emotionally mature, and if anything, they want you to know that they feel like they owe you an apology. And this is big because a lot of you may have felt as though this person totally acted as if your connection didn't matter, acted as if you meant less to them than they did you, and in reality they want you to know that that's not it at all. So definitely, if you're from Canada, this could be why this message is really resonating today. You know, Thanksgiving is a time spent with the people you love the most, you care about the most, and maybe you two had spent holidays together in the past, or if not, this is something that they always considered. Now, if you're from the United States or anywhere else that celebrates Thanksgiving later, well, it's coming up in a couple weeks. So maybe there's been talks or discussions of who are they inviting to their family Thanksgiving dinner, or if they're hosting, you know, and it's like, damn. I feel like for some of you, you're a really good cook, so this person's been thinking about you making them dinner. Maybe there's a special dish you used to make, like, what do they got? Like, some people make really good turkeys or, like, stuffing. You could be someone who makes a mean green bean casserole. Like, whatever this is, this person be thinking about you. And just to, if you are the feminine watching, how you're like, the full package, because not only did you never expect anything from this person, but you also really were very nurturing to them. Like, you could have been the one to cook, clean, hold down the household, and be very loving to your person. And they're starting to realize now, whoever they were with since was not that way. So their love language is physical touch, and this is a lot of the reason why this person is missing you today, because they are missing holding your hand, being with you, and most importantly, just spending that time with you. They love how well you take care of yourself. So, wow, beautiful. It says, I love how well you take care of yourself. So, also, too, this is a big realization for this person since you two split. Instead of allowing yourself to be completely heartbroken, you got back up and picked yourself up no matter how many tears you cried over them, and you kept moving forward. And they find that to be very sexy and very respectful of you, and wanting you to learn how to trust their intentions, because they know at some point the trust was broken when they walked away from you, and now they want to be your peace. They want to be the reason that you feel like you can be the woman or man that you're truly meant to be. And that's what relationships are about. Being that healing person in each other's lives, being that person you can go through the worst and the best of times with. And you taught them that. So wishing you spent more time together. They know there's a major disconnect between you, and they know that it's because of them. So overall energy, y'all, you walked away, and now they know that they want you to forgive them. So drop in the comments, are you going to forgive this person? Because it seems like it would be their dream come true if you would be open to giving this relationship another chance. And in the meantime, it's like this person's learned how to live or deal without the connection, but they know at the end of the day that you have a place in their heart that no one else could ever take. So God bless you. And major signs that came out was water energy, earth energy, fire energy. Have a great day, and happy Sunday, and happy Thanksgiving.